everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. I hope you're well and welcome once again to Nourish, a place where we have holistic healing, mind, body and soul. We're here to take care of each other, we're here to take care of ourselves. So please sit back and do enjoy this video. Today is I always feel guilty saying this, but this is a promised video for weeks that I've been saying I'll make and I never got to it. But now it's here, so that doesn't matter. I'll be presenting to you a very quick, easy and nutritious meal straight from the kitchen, 35 minutes maximum, so it's really quick, and without compromising on nutrients, without compromising on quality and taste, but just an all-around good meal. So I hope you enjoy it. I think it is a crumbed schnitzel. If I remember correctly, I made crumbed schnitzel with a mushroom sauce on top. So it was like laying on a bed of crumbed schnitzel, a mushroom sauce on it. And it was served with a simple green salad as well as whole roasted garlic baby potatoes. That's a mouthful. But it was so good. And I actually made roasted baby potatoes a few days ago. So like, so good. Anywho, yeah, thanks for watching. And please do enjoy this because you guys did ask for this on Facebook. I wanted to also say, when I ask you to subscribe to this channel, please do know it's not because I'm gonna get money, nah. Nobody's gonna pay me for this. Nobody's paying me anything. The reason why I'm asking is because I want to know that you validate what I'm saying, you enjoy what I'm serving, you are using these recipes, you are using this knowledge to improve your lifestyle, which is ultimately going to improve your health. And there, you see, body, mind, soul, spirit, I'm all there. And then also, I need an incentive to keep making these videos. There's no reason why anyone, including yourself, should do anything without incentive. Because I want to keep doing this. If nobody's being reached by this content, if the health message is not being practically implemented in other people's lives from this, if nobody's gaining or benefiting from it, then why am I doing it? I'm basically just wasting time and I'm putting what I know is true, what I know is good out there, but it's not reaching the people I want. So I'd rather just try another method of teaching the health message rather than shooting videos nobody's watching or interested in. So basically the subscription informed me that I am improving somebody's life somehow. And yeah, that the work is appreciated. It's all I'm asking. It doesn't cost you anything. It's not expensive. It doesn't change you as a person. So please just subscribe. How? Why must I beg? Come on now. Do the things. And once you've done the things, enjoy the video. So before you begin, just ensure that you have all the necessary ingredients. Here's a picture to help you out. So to start off, we'll be cooking or preparing what takes the longest to cook, and that is our baby potatoes. I'm using a whole bag of baby potatoes because this is also lunch for tomorrow. So first, give your potatoes a very quick rinse to just get all the sand out of there. Then leave them to rest and dry. I do this usually a few hours before preparing to cook because once the potatoes have drained and dried, you can now get the oil to coat them and develop that really crispy golden layer we really want on the skin. And as they drain, you can preheat your oven. I prefer to preheat mine, and this is generally my standard temperature at 180 degrees Celsius. And I switch both my top and bottom plate on for optimal cooking heat. I'm gonna use the middle rack to cook my potatoes, so I just want it to be nice, snuggly and warm. Now that your potatoes have dried, put them inside a dish of your choosing. I choose a round dish because it makes the tossing easier. Here I add my olive oil, but you can choose any plant-based oil, olive, canola, you name it, you choose it. And once you've tossed your oil around your potatoes, you can now add your seasonings. This is not limited to what I'm adding here. Sometimes I feel more like thyme and garlic, other times I feel a bit spicy. So today I've chosen to use black pepper, salt, garlic, and steak and chops from Robinson's, one of my favorite spices from that brand. But please go crazy, use what you have in your kitchen and season to your taste. So here I am adding my other ingredients, some garlic, and toss. Because tossing doesn't always effectively get all the seasonings on the potato, I also use my hand to just bring whatever is stuck at the bottom to the potatoes. And then I lined my pan with parchment paper. You can use oil if you want to, but I try to reduce the amount of oil I use when I cook. As you can see, the potatoes are not even oily. So once you've added them to your pan, put them in that very snug and warm oven and let them cook and do everything. You're done, babes. Like, that's it. Let's move on. To prepare our schnitzels, I have lined another tray with parchment paper. You are free to use oil instead. I just, like I said, want to minimize the amount of oil I use when I cook. I'm going to spray the parchment paper with a little bit of canola cooking oil spray. This is literally just for aesthetics. It's going to help the schnitzels be golden, crispy, and deeper in color because there's a little bit of oil on the pan. The schnitzels themselves also have additional oil, so that'll help with the crisping and cooking process. You don't have to use oil. You can eat your schnitzels a light brown color. It's not a problem. They're just as delicious. Add them to the bottom rack and let them cook. Done! So next we'll be moving on to the third phase of our dish, our golden, juicy, delicious mushrooms. I begin the preparation of the mushrooms by preheating the pan at medium-high heat. Once I feel the pan is sufficiently warm, I add my wiped and sliced mushrooms. You can quarter them if you want to, and do not soak mushrooms in water, just wipe them clean. I add them to the pan and I cook them. Mushrooms shouldn't take very long to cook. Just let them simmer, stirring occasionally, and after about 7 minutes they should be cooked. Depending on whether your slices were thick or thin, it might take a bit longer or shorter. But as you can see, my mushrooms have released their juices and they're ready. I also added garlic and black pepper to this to just add some flavor. That's our mushrooms. So now, we will be doing the hack of this meal. This is a real life hack. It's a black pepper sauce. I don't know if you remember, I'll try and insert a picture here. The pepper steak pies we used to have in high school and primary school, they were not the best. But I personally fell in love with that thick, coagulated pepper steak sauce. So, I'll be replicating this. Of course, it's plant-based, there's no steak in it. This is just a black pepper sauce, okay? I begin the process of making the sauce by building a base. I start with 3 spoons of cornstarch. This cornstarch I've mixed with garlic powder as well as onion powder and some peppercorns. I did this for moving reasons. It just made it easier to put them all in one packet. And I've discovered that this is a beautiful thickener for soups as well as a crisper if you're deep frying anything. This is followed by our next flour base, which is chana flour. Chana flour is also called gram flour and garbanzo flour. It's simply chickpea flour. You can find it at Pick n Pay. Spice Emporium, Spice Maker also sells these. Checkers should have it as well. You add 2 spoons of your chana flour. This is followed by a spoon of wheat flour. I use the self-rising kind because it's all I had. Shouldn't affect the recipe much. You can use your normal flour. Now that we're done with our base, we will be developing our flavors. So I begin with my all-time favorite garlic, and that is followed by salt and pepper. I also use mixed herbs for some depth. And my favorite in almonds, garlic and herb, the low sodium one. This is basically just establishing some flavors for your sauce. The most important component, of course, in a pepper sauce is the peppercorn itself. So add as much pepper as you like, but after mixing, you will be able to adjust it according to your taste preference. So don't add too much initially, just add enough, and then use a one out. So once you have added all the flavor components, grab a kettle of boiling water or a cup of boiling water and slowly add it to your mixture. Don't add too much, just add the water slowly while you stir and ensure that you get a very thick consistency. As you can see here, stirring. Afterwards I taste the sauce and I realized that there wasn't enough peppercorn for me, so I'm going back and adding more black pepper. Guys, it's a black pepper sauce, don't be scared, do the right thing, okay? Thanks. Once our sauce has been mixed well, I'm going to add it to the mushrooms that we pre-cooked on low heat. This will cause the sauce to thicken and become that delicious, smooth, velvety texture and consistency we're looking for. Remember that your mushrooms were pre-cooked, so you don't want it to be on heat for too long. And yeah, that's it. So the very last step of this super easy and efficient meal is the preparation of our green salad. Guys, everybody in South Africa has eaten the green salad at some point. I am basically going to just whiz through this. And remember, you are allowed to personalize this as you please. I've rinsed my cucumber and now I am slicing it. I halve it in order to get more slices. I don't know. I know it's not more slices technically, but I just feel like there's more cucumber if I halve it. I'm now adding my cherry tomatoes, which I have rinsed. Then I add my lettuce, which I actually prefer to add the lettuce leaves that you buy in a packet already. I just couldn't get lettuce leaves, so I got a head of lettuce. I have rinsed the leaves after separating and now I'm tearing them into bite-sized chunks. This is going to be followed by my avo. I personally don't like chopped avo. I want it sliced. I want to see those thick, juicy, creamy slices. And as you can see, plated up, the delicious meal. After 35 to 40 minutes of preparation. Guys, this is so easy. You cannot not make it. So I realized I didn't add the dressing recipe to this video. Please find it on my Facebook page. I will leave the link to the recipe in the description box below. Otherwise, enjoy your afternoon, evening, morning, or whatever it is. And thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you to everyone who sends me pictures of their dishes after they've made them. It really touches my heart to know that this is actually making a difference in your life. Live healthy and make good choices. Toodles! Hello. I look so orange. Is this actually the color of my skin? Color of my skin. Color of my skin. Color of my skin. I promise you this camera will drive you crazy. And see. Oh man. This camera will make you crazy, bro. Tomato, we know you're watching this. My baby.